Global Trade and Local Economy, presented by ICATT Professional Services. Thank you for tuning in to the Global Community YouTube channel, one of the signature programs in ICATT Professional Services. The Global Community program is dedicated to raising the net worth of local small businesses through developing know-how about international trade, getting a spark of ideas, making connections, increasing net worth, and contributing to the greater good of the community at large. In this video series, we present global trade and local economies and briefly answer three fundamental questions. What is global trade? Why should local communities care about global trade? And how does global trade benefit local growth? Have you ever stopped to think about how a product made halfway across the world ends up in your local store? Or how a small-town farmer might be feeding families in another country? That's the power of global trade. But what does it really mean for your town, your job, your economy? The first question we answer in this presentation is, what is global trade? Global trade is basically the buying and selling of goods, services, ideas, and capital across international borders. From coffee beans grown in Ethiopia, to smartphones assembled in Asia, to software developed in the United States, global trade connects people, businesses, and resources around the world. It's how countries specialize in what they do best, share their strengths, and support each other's economies. The second question we answer in this presentation is why global trade matters locally. Global trade isn't just about big companies making big moves, it has a real impact on local communities. First, global trade opens new markets, so local businesses can sell their products globally, often at better prices than at home. Second, global trade attracts new investment. Foreign companies bring money, technology, and opportunities to your region. Third, global trade creates new jobs, not just in factories but in logistics, marketing, finance, and more. Fourth, global trade drives innovation, because competing globally means constantly improving. And finally, global trade upgrades infrastructure. Better roads, ports, and digital networks that benefit everyone. So yes, global trade can be the engine behind a thriving local economy. The third and last question we answer in this presentation is, how does global trade benefit local growth? Let's go a little deeper. How exactly does global trade drive local development? Global trade drives the local economy primarily through creating market access for local producers. Local producers, farmers, artisans, manufacturers, now have access to global customers. That means more demand, more income, and more jobs. The second way that global trade facilitates local economic development is by attracting foreign investment and technology transfer. Countries integrated into global trade attract foreign direct investment. That's new factories, tech, skills, and expertise pouring into the local economy. Third, global trade helps job creation and skill development within localities. Trade creates better paying, more stable jobs, and it pushes people to learn new skills, making the workforce smarter, stronger, and more adaptable. The fourth way global trade facilitates local economic development is by, kind of forcing the building of better infrastructure. Trade demands better roads, ports, and communication. That means more investment in infrastructure that everyone uses. Plus, you get growth in banking, insurance, and education too. Fifth, global trade helps local economies build economic resilience. By trading with the world, local economies aren't stuck relying on just one market. This makes them more resilient when times get tough. So yeah, global trade is about more than just goods crossing borders. It's about people, communities, opportunities. It's a small-town factory hiring more workers, the local startup getting international clients, the rural farmer becoming a global supplier. To keep this momentum going, we need smart policies, ones that support small businesses, invest in infrastructure, and make sure the benefits of trade are shared by all. Because when global trade meets local potential, incredible things can happen. We trust you found this global trade and local economies video as a helpful resource in your exploration of global trade. Remember, you are a member of the global community, And our global community welcomes your genius, your gifts, your inventions, and your solutions to improve the quality of life of humanity and to make our world a better place and a peaceful place for all of humanity. Please kindly subscribe and leave us comments on this Global Community Market YouTube channel.